Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most famous African folk tales ever told, how Anansi got his stories. This is a story about a clever little spider who outsmarted everyone to become the keeper of all the world's stories. But trust me, it wasn't easy. There were dangerous creatures, impossible tasks, and a whole lot of suspense. So, grab a seat, get comfy, and let's get into it. Long ago, in the heart of West Africa, there lived a tiny spider named Anansi. Now, Anansi wasn't just any spider. He was clever, sneaky, and always up to something. But there was one thing Anansi wanted more than anything else in the world. All the stories. You see, back then, all the stories belonged to the sky god, Nyame. Nyame kept them locked high up in the sky, where no one could reach them. Anansi thought, why should the sky god have all the stories? Why can't I have them? So, one day, Anansi decided to do something about it. He climbed all the way up to the sky to meet Nyame. When Anansi reached the sky, he bowed before Nyame and said, "Great sky god, I want all the stories. Please give them to me." Nyame laughed. "You, a tiny spider, you think you can handle all the stories?" But Anansi didn't back down. "I'll do anything," he said. Nyame thought for a moment and then smiled. "All right, Anansi, I'll give you the stories, but only if you can complete 3 impossible tasks." Anansi's heart raced. "What tasks?" he asked. Nyame's voice boomed. "First, you must bring me Onini the python, the longest and strongest snake in the forest. Second, you must capture Osebo the leopard, the fastest and fiercest animal in the jungle. And third, you must catch Moatia the hornet, the most dangerous swarm in the land." Anansi's eyes widened. These tasks were crazy, but he wasn't about to give up. "I'll do it," he said. And with that, the challenge began. Anansi knew he couldn't do this alone. So he went to his wife, Aso, and said, "I need your help." Together, they came up with a plan. The next day, Anansi went into the forest and found Onini, the python. The python was huge, with scales that shimmered in the sunlight. Anansi called out, "Onini, my friend, I heard you're the longest snake in the forest, but my wife says you're not that big. Let's measure you." Onini, proud of his size, agreed. "Fine, let's measure me," he said. Anansi asked Onini to stretch out straight beside a tall tree. Then he said, "Wait, let me tie you to the tree so you don't move." Onini didn't suspect a thing, but as soon as he was tied up, Anansi quickly wrapped him in silk and carried him all the way to Nyame. Next, Anansi had to capture Osebo the leopard. Now, Osebo was fast, strong, and dangerous. But Anansi had another plan. He dug a deep pit in the forest and covered it with leaves. Then he waited. Sure enough, Osebo came prowling by and whoosh! He fell right into the pit. Anansi called out, "Osebo, my friend! What are you doing down there?" Osebo growled, "Help me out of here." Anansi smiled. "I'll help you, but only if you let me tie you up first. I don't want you attacking me." Osebo agreed, and as soon as he was tied up, Anansi carried him to Nyame too. Finally, Anansi had to capture Moatia the hornet. This was the hardest task of all. Hornets are tiny, fast, and deadly. But Anansi had one last trick up his sleeve. He took a calabash and filled it with water. Then, he went to the hornet's nest and called out, "Moatia, it's raining. Quick, get inside this calabash to stay dry." The hornets, not wanting to get wet, flew into the calabash one by one. As soon as they were all inside, Anansi sealed the opening and carried them to Niame. All 3 tasks complete. Anansi had done the impossible. Niame was amazed. Anansi, you've done it. You've proven that even the smallest can achieve great things with cleverness and courage. The stories are yours. And just like that, Anansi became the keeper of all the world's stories. From that day on, he shared them with everyone, teaching lessons of wisdom, bravery, and wit. And that's the story of how Anansi got his stories. What did you think? Did you like Anansi's clever tricks? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this tale, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing stories from around the world. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring. Bye.